Hey friends, this video is going to help you uh, type up your essay, your revised and edited essay for your writing assignment today. So this is the assignment that you should be working on, the Wednesday through Friday writing publishing. I put it Wednesday through Friday. I'm not sure how long it's going to take you guys, but I hope it doesn't take that long. And the reason that I made it Wednesday through Friday is because I put the prompt in there and then I also put a slide for you to type up your plan. Because when I grade this, of course, I'm not at home with you, so I don't have access to your notebook. So I will need to see your plan. Ooh, and I forgot to take that out when I met Harriet Tubman. Let me take that out. So you're going to type up your plan here, but what I want to model for you is how I take my copy of my essay that you saw me revise and edit yesterday and type that up. So remember, we're creating paragraphs. So, and I want to fully show that I'm creating paragraphs. So I'm going to use my tab button. And you see how it moves that cursor over from here to just inward a bit. And I'll start typing, have you ever thought about the best and most useful invention in the world? And important. Now, after I put my ending mark, I push the space button 2 times. 1, 2. You always push the space bar twice at the end of a sentence. I know that this is here, this red squiggly line, because that's spelled wrong. I'm going to right click on it and it's saying, did you mean you ever? That's what I meant. So I'm going to fix that. Again, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to hit my space bar 1, 2 times before I write the next sentence. You should do that as well. And, didn't mean to do that. An important invention to me is the telephone. I think, and that's one of the revisions that I put in there. It wasn't in the original that I wrote out. I think it's IT apostrophe S important because I can use it to stay in touch with people and I can get help in an emergency if needed. Of course, I know this is spelled wrong because I have the red squiggly line. I'm not going to leave it there. This is my published final copy. I want to turn it into my teacher with all the words spelled correctly. So now that is the end of my first paragraph. I am going to push enter and then I am going to push tab because now I'm moving on to my second paragraph. And I'm going to say to start, comma, telephones are great because they help you stay in touch with people. I use my phone every day to check on my children who are learning virtually at home by themselves. I can never spell because correctly, so I can use that double space at the end. Turn my page because I'm typing. Sometimes I call my friends who I haven't seen just to check in on them. Those phone calls can last for hours. Oh, look what Miss Box did. I put the word I as a lowercase letter. Let me correct that. Go back down here and moving on to my last detail about the phone helping us to be able to stay in touch with people. Most importantly, comma, I use my phone to contact my family back home in Detroit, Michigan. I have been away from my family for 13 years. So the phone has really helped us to stay connected over the years. So now I'm moving on to my second reason, which will be my third paragraph. So I'm going to push enter. And now, this time, because it's a pattern where I tabbed and indented this paragraph and I tabbed and indented this one, when I pressed enter when I got here, it automatically indented for me. Another reason I think the phone is a great invention is because I I use it if there's an emergency to get help. I don't like how that sounds. Another reason I think the phone is a great invention is because I can use it to get help if there's an emergency. I needed to change that. I didn't like how that sounded. Of course, that's spelled wrong. I'm going to fix those things immediately. Double space at the end of that sentence. I have used my phone to call the fire department when there was a fire there was a house fire in my neighborhood. And I forgot to put my transition in the past. I had to make sure I put all those revisions in there that I made. Another time, I used my phone to call an ambulance when my son, Jonathan, was sick and desperately needed to see a doctor. I also use my phone to get quick advice. I won't say quick advice, needed advice to problems by calling my friends. So now I'm on my last paragraph. In conclusion, I think the telephone is the world's best invention. It allows you to talk to people who aren't where you are. It is very important to have a phone, and I use mine every day. Telephones have made our lives much better in so many ways, and we can use them for many reasons. I love talking on the phone to my friends and family. Of course, I'm going to go back and make these corrections because this is the one that my teacher's going to grade. Right click. So I have to make sure it's perfect. So now I have it all typed up. I'm going to read it over again silently to myself. You should do the same thing. And then I'm going to turn this in to my teacher. So use this video as many times as you need to. But now you're going to take your revised and edited version. First, you're going to enter your plan on this slide. Then you're going to type up your final copy that you want me to grade on slide 3. Have fun writing.